All right, Business 101, I'm going to talk about something that's more important than any hand tool you have or any power tool you're going to buy, and that's actually getting the actual work that you're going to need to use those tools with. Actually leads, actually booking work. That is the most important part. Before buying any tools, you could have, you book yourself work, because if you don't have a job that pays for those tools, there's no point in having those tools. The point I'm going to get to is I'm going to have these videos are going to be back to back. I think I already shot some video for the last one, but you need to have the work lined up before you actually go and buy tools. This plain and simple. Like you don't need the crazy fancy trailer, huge inventory, crazy skill saw, dual bevel compound cordless miter saws. If you don't have the work lined up for it, that actually justifies getting buying that tool. So let's talk about the ways I get work, the ways you should, and what I absolutely do not recommend. So you need to exhaust all your free avenues first as far as getting work. And that goes for everybody. I mean, even the bigger businesses. You need to do your social media. Facebook is a huge one. Not only your own Facebook account, but join local groups. Like in our area, we have local groups as far as if you're in a subdivision or in a local area, township, for sale. Like we have Oakland County buy, sell, and trade, because that's where I'm at in the Detroit area. So Oakland, it's not in Detroit. Detroit's Wayne County, but like Oakland County. I live in Waterford, so there's Waterford, Pontycraft, like all the crazy, for sale groups. So join all of those, and you can, post up. Like they'll have rules, and as long as they don't say no advertisements, throw up, hey, I'm Joe Schmo Contracting or Joe Schmo Handyman. I can, fix their garbage disposal, etc., etc. Just those are all free. Just making a quick ad, posting it, completely free. Reference, since you've already watched the other videos, you've already got your insurance, you've already got any licensing you need, a website, hopefully, at least a Facebook page that you can reference your Facebook page that you've been posting on, the work you've been doing or the work you can do, and basically draw everybody over there. Free advertisement, and there's also, like in my area, I'm in Michigan, obviously, so there's like Contractors of Michigan, where not investors, but like larger people who want like larger work, go to look for people who are actually professional, and you can actually comment on stuff and send out your information, or just say hi and post all the stuff you do, kind of thing. So there's ways of getting leads, and absolutely I've gotten multiple leads, multiple jobs from that. It's a great way to go. Instagram and other social medias, including Nextdoor app. Nextdoor app is absolutely, if you're starting out, download the app and get on it. Now, most of the time, you're competing against all the Chuck in the Truck weekend warrior guys. So I wouldn't spend too much time on it. But I've gotten lots of work from it. Absolutely, especially when I was starting out. Definitely a great avenue. And again, just getting your business name out there, people know you. Even though you don't want, they're not going to be your ideal customer, because they're going to be lowballing you, or they're out of the price range because they want somebody who has no insurance and no licensing and stuff to come do their, the repair for like $30, or rake acre property for $45. So just be careful. But you'll see, people who want painting, you'll see like 40 or 50 comments about people who want painting, and so it's hit and miss for sure. But it still gets your name out there. If other people see, you never know who's actually looking at your post. So if somebody sees you keep posting, and they you're referencing your Facebook page or your website, and they can go to that, and that might bring them to you as well. So just be, have an online presence, be in your community, go to places. If you have an online community, or you Chamber of Commerce, just go and go to your businesses and say hi, buy stuff from them, and be like, hey, this is what I do, and everything. Just be around, be visible, and just post stuff. Just always, be on, if you're working during the day, at night, set, half an hour, 15 minutes, just go and post stuff, post pictures of the work you did, comment on other people. And I would say definitely no negative comments. If you see something that's just crazy out of the way, just keep scrolling. Don't degrade other people's work, because you never know who it could have been. The homeowner's work, you never know. So I would absolutely say don't. If you see a wall that's completely like 15 degrees out of square, just be like, hey, I can fix it for you if you want me to. I'm not here to bash on anybody else. You never know, right? So again, social media, Facebook, that's all free. I'm not talking about AdWords or, you know, you can pay to advertise on Facebook too, but that's down the road. I have done that just to get my name out there earlier, and it worked. You know, you get likes and stuff, and people, they just getting, I don't really get too much work from it, but it's only like $10 or $50, you know, you can set a budget for it. It's just to get those, you know, get your business name out there, broader area, not just a local area, but in, you know, in my state, I was getting, you know, people who are from, you know, like on the border of Ohio and up in the UP and stuff, you know, liking my work page and stuff like that. So it is what it is. But you know, go that route first. Next would be, I would say after you've done the Nextdoor app, you already have a Google page, and you can always post on your Google page for free because you're getting out there as well. Then I would go to like a Home Depot Pro account, set up that app, download that app, Pro Services. I think it costs, they do a background. It costs them $40, and it's absolutely worth it. As long as you have a Home Depot near you. Some people are absolutely, it's nowhere near them. So, but if you have Home Depots near you, which I have like within like 10-mile radius, I think I have like 7. So, $40. They do a quick background check. You submit your licensing and your insurance information and stuff, and then they basically charge you points from when you've been buying materials and stuff through your Home Depot Pro account. You accumulate points for the money you spent, and they use those points for leads. So I currently have mine off. I don't need it, but in my area, I get multiples a day almost. And again, it depends on, you can select what you're capable of. Handyman, you know, if you're a plumber, electrician, you know, builder, etc., you can, you get a vast rate of stuff, and then they'll send you, you know, Susan from down the street, or, you know, 2 towns over needs a shower door and stuff. Most of them, there's like, I think at one time I got like 4 shower door requests in a row, and it's crazy for sure. So it's absolutely, I mean, the $40 is $40, but it's absolutely, it's a no-brainer. It's like putting, you know, advertising on the side of your vehicle or your trailer. It's absolutely a no-brainer. I would definitely recommend the Home Depot Pro account, and you can obviously pause it and delete it if you need to, if you have too much work, because, you know, and I mean, most of the jobs on there, I will just say that they're below my minimums, or they're not my ideal customer, but it absolutely, I've gotten, I would say, at least $7,000 worth of work in the past 2 years or so, or a year and a half, however long it's been going on. So it's for sure worth the money for sure. Next thing I would say is basically, I mean, go to your local lumber yards. You know, not the Home Depots or anything like that. They probably don't. You know, you're already getting the Home Depot, but I go to, you know, be in the contracting businesses where the supply houses are, and, you know, if you're buying your stuff, buy it through them. You know. Just talk with them, because they get asked too, like, hey, do you have somebody you recommend, you know, to do this kind of work? And if you're on the top of their tongue, or if they have a business card that you left there, they can easily just give it to them, and that's a way to get leads, and it's free. Again, word of mouth is fantastic. Referral base is obviously amazing. And the main thing, I think I skipped over this before, but you need to tell like when you're first starting out, just tell everybody you know personally on your own personal Facebook. Just be like, hey, I started contracting, I started a handyman, I finally got my license and my electrician's license, so I'm gonna go out my own. You know, just tell everybody you know, because, you know, you never know. And referral base is obviously a high closing rate, and it's cheap and easy, it's free. And, you know, just tell everybody you know. Be like, hey, your grandma's sister's cousin's brother, whoever. Be like, hey, you know, I'm a contractor. Just letting you know, I can do this is what I can do. This is what I don't do. Let me know if you need any help. Blah blah blah. You know, just everybody you know. That's all free, absolutely. So word of mouth is absolutely free, and it goes with obviously being in the community. Going, you know, patronizing to local lumber yards, you know, just being out there, period. Just give them out your credit cards. When I was starting, I also went to my local, it's ABC Warehouse, which is like they sell TVs at like wholesale price, you know, but they also, you know, they get asked, you know, who do you recommend to, you know, install, blah, blah, blah. So I always, you know, have a little, business card tray. I give it to them. They're more than happy. I just leave it there. And I think I've gotten a couple, probably 3 or 4 from that. And it's free. It's, you know, you just go there. I'm going there to buy something anyway. I'm going to buy my own personal TV or whatever. I'm like, hey, who do you guys use to install, you know, your low voltage work or hang your TVs? You know, it's all free. So that's just an example of what I've done before. So after you've done all, you know, you exhausted all your avenues for pretty much free, you can start, you know, Google AdSense. Google, you know, you can advertise, just put in a budget with Facebook. You can easily do it. Just go and they'll ask you if you have a business page and do you want to, you know, advertise this later at 15, 20 bucks. Just try it out. That's a good way. Again, it's a good way to get your business name out there. I personally have not had big jobs from Facebook, from that, advertisement. It's more of just getting your business name out there in front of people. So, and it tracks you like who. It's pretty cool. You can see how many people have actually seen it, and how many people you've reached. Now, again, I have no way of verifying that, but you get the likes, and you can see, regularly my Facebook page would get like maybe 30 likes or whatever. Now, if I pay somebody, if I pay Facebook to kind of put it out there to everybody's feed, then I'll get like, a couple hundred at least. So it's not too bad. And plus, they like their page. If people like your page, or they share it, then that's just more people seeing it, more eyes on you, and it's definitely worth it. It's just a small amount of money to get your name and face out there in your business and your work, obviously. Then I would absolutely go with. If you're done with that, you can pay for leads, which I have not gotten to. I have not needed it. Again, I'm a small operation, but I have not absolutely needed it. But I would highly discourage paying for leads, like say your Angie's, what do you call it? Yeah, Angie's List, and what's the other scam one? I forget. Home Advisor. So now, if you're absolutely on the ball and you get, if you're paying for leads and they send you something and you can call them and contact that lead right away, people, it's worked for people, but again, there's a scam company. I don't not recommend them whatsoever. But if you're exhausted everything I've already told you already, and you're getting absolutely no work, and you've got some money to completely just flush down the toilet, I would absolutely start a separate bank account with a debit card that you can just close down. Absolutely, just don't use a credit card. Just close down a bank account and give them that account number or a card number from that account, because I've heard horror stories again where they just keep billing you for stuff that's not even real. It's crazy. So something you can just like close the account, and then basically that card just goes away, so they can't charge you anymore. But people have gotten huge leads, big jobs from it. Some of it's legit. I'm not saying none of it is, but it's all in how you use it. It's another tool. Very expensive lead source for sure, but I'm not saying it doesn't work. I'm just saying it doesn't work for small business, because that's who they get the most money from, is small businesses just starting out, and then they can charge a crazy amount for fake leads. So, but if you're a huge business, if you got multiple guys, can be Johnny on the spot with a phone. If they get a notification, because you're not the only one getting that notification, Angie's List and Home Advisor give that to multiple contractors. So whoever gets to that customer first, usually you're going to get a better shot, if indeed that lead is actually real, because obviously most of those, sometimes not most, but some of them are actually made up or fake for sure. So go that route. I'm not going to give you any more advice on that, because for one, I don't have any experience, except for what I've from the hundreds of people that I've seen who've had absolutely bad experiences with it. So I know for sure, I'm learning from their mistakes never to do it. So that's all I got for this video, guys. We're gonna go and roll into the actual fun part of the tools. Now, that I'm gonna keep that kind of short, because it could be hour. I can go on and on about tools, because it's really a fun part of the business, but it's obviously a necessity. As far as this business 101, you're gonna need some tools, right? So we'll go into that next. Like and subscribe if you think I've earned it. I'll see you guys on the next video.